Hello, Aries. This is your reading for March. Hello. If you're new, my name is Amber. Thank you all for being here. You know the drill. If you find something in this reading that you like or that you can use in March, hit that like button so I know. If you know someone who needs this healing, don't forget to share. We love to share healing. And if you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you need a private reading, link is in the description box below, or you can go to this website up here, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Yeah, let's get started. Let's pray. Yeah. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Aries for March? What would you like them to know in March? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. Aries for March. Okay, first let's pick up on your energy, see where you are. Aries, March. This year, right? Okay. So we have vampire. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force, depleting others from your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Aries, this is interesting because I feel like you're in a codependent situation. But what's interesting is I feel like you can leave it. It's almost like it's attached to you. That's what it feels like to me. You're in a situation that is, it's almost draining you. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to stick with that for now. It just feels like it's draining you, Aries. March. Aries from March. Oof. You got some rough cards, Aries. Okay. I feel like you've... Oh my God. This is all heart space energy. Wow. So in March, you might want to work on your heart chakra. I'm going to be honest, okay? The first thing I see is that you had high hopes for this relationship, okay? But what's interesting is it's like you know that there's an unhealthy bond or there's like this unhealthy give and take in this situation, okay? It's very obligated. Both of you feel kind of obligated to this relationship or to work on it or to fix it, or maybe you made that promise. But both of you know what's going on, but you still want to be in the situation. Yeah, don't feel bad for yourself because I feel like you kind of walked into this. Like this is something you knew was going to happen, and it's like it was in a small congested part. And now it's expanding. It's almost getting worse, okay? And you're starting to feel like, why is this person doing this to me? But you have to look at it in another way where you chose this for yourself, okay? That's what it looks like. It looks like you could walk away or you could have made a change, but you chose not to, probably out of faith and love, okay? Because this is heart chakra energy, so you just felt kind of obligated to stick with it. The best part about this is even though you're in a situation that doesn't make you happy, you are learning. You're becoming something different with the growth card. So it just means that you're learning things about this relationship and this connection that's going to help you move forward to either leave or to make it better, depending on your particular situation. Okay, so let's see what the cards have for you, Aries. Aries for March. Okay. Um, okay, so it feels like you could be a wife, a mother, or a nurturer of this relationship, okay? Meaning that this person depends on you in some sort of way, or this family depends on you in some sort of way, which is what connects you here. It's like maybe you're a wife, you know? There's some sort of feeling of dependency, especially with this devil card in the middle, Aries. Um, it just means that this is an unhealthy connection, which is obviously what I saw earlier. But now you're working on being an individual and figuring out what's better for you. So here you are coming into March with the energy of knowing that you have to make a decision. What is my decision going to be? How am I going to handle this? You've definitely worked on this. There's this energy of like feeling like you need to work on it in order to keep it progressing in some sort of way, and that's what leaves you in that victim mentality, because you're going to eventually, because it's a lot of work, feel like you're stuck. Okay, so I see you definitely trying to balance your life and this. So it could be work in this, or your dreams in this, or whatever. But you've definitely been trying to work it out. I also feel like for some of you, both of you have been feeling like a judgment needed to be made a long time ago, but you're either doing it for finances or to keep things stable, or because you've just known each other, and you're trying to work it out here. Okay. But you've been doing this for a long time. I feel like you're getting tired, which is definitely why both of you, feel like there needs to be a judgment. You're starting to see that juggling it is not the best way to handle it. It's almost making it a codependent situation because you're trying to juggle it. Okay. You're realizing that there are other options out there for you, but then at the same time, I feel like there's fear with those options. Also, if you decide to move away from this, I honestly think that you should take a rest first to get your emotions together, but we'll deal with that in a second. So, as you move forward, I feel like in juggling, in trying to work things out, it's almost like you realize that this is something to nurture. It's like you do have something here that you want to hold on to, which is why you stay. But at the same time, you need to feel happy, right? Um, I almost feel like there needs to be a separation, if not forever. Um, because this juggling of this relationship has gotten unhealthy. Um, it almost feels like you have to defend yourself, they're defending their self, and nothing's really moving. It's kind of like when you don't speak about something or something doesn't come out in the open, it kind of festers. That's what it feels like to me. Because I see when you spend some time by yourself, Aries, you find your happiness. But I feel like you have to get away from this energy to do this. This is so separate from this. So something happens here. You either have other options in love, or you find other things to do or to focus on so you don't focus on this relationship. But I almost feel like you need to move away. This is like a cloud over your life, and you need to find something that makes you happy to nurture. Okay. For some of you, it's something in this relationship that you want to nurture, and that helps distance this energy. Some of you are working on yourself or a career or something else to distance yourself, but you need to find something that makes you happy. Some of you, this relationship is super unhealthy. Okay. I almost feel like it's verbally abusive or emotionally abusive. And you need to take a rest to get your emotions together. Because I feel like you're so in love or so focused on this that you can't see anything else. They're telling me you were working on yourself and then something happened. Okay, so the King of Pentacles. Yes. You want to feel safe. You want to feel, they're telling me like safe and warm in the place that you lay your head, in the relationship that you're in. And it's almost time for you to take control for doing that. For some of you, you're with a person that is trying to take control and make that happen, but they don't have the right direction. It's almost like, and I'm getting this down low, it's almost like they're only seeing things through their own eyes. Okay. But you feel like it's time for you to take control of your life and find that comfortability. You've definitely been trying to balance things. I almost feel like you were okay with it at first, but now it's almost like you don't see it going in a good direction. Okay? You've definitely been trying to work together or at least keep the peace. Some of you have different options for love at work, or other people that attract you more at work. Yeah. You got to sacrifice working on this for right now. Because you're getting tunnel vision, and it's not a healthy type of tunnel vision. Yeah. You got to. You got to. It's almost like you need to renege on it for a second so you can get your mind straight. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you definitely been trying to work towards success, but it's what's happening is you're actually working towards codependency. That's what's happening. I almost feel like Spirit is trying with both of these major arcana cards. It's like Spirit is trying to snap you out of it for a second. Okay? Yeah, this route that you are in or going on with this person is extremely unhealthy. And it's like you're making yourself happy with it. You're overdoing it by making yourself kind of settle and being content in this instead of being happy. It's almost like you're forgetting what it's like to be happy, especially at the beginning of March. So let's see what this confusion is about, Aries. Yeah. I feel like there are other options here. There are other options that you could be focusing on or nurturing, but you haven't really moved on them. So you may think about them. They may be in your heart space, but you're not moving on it. Or there are different options in your life or things that you want to do, but you haven't quite done them. You just haven't made the decision, okay, to do it. Or you haven't had the word. You may be waiting on someone else to jump out at you and they haven't said anything yet. But you don't really need anyone to get you untrapped from something that doesn't make you happy, okay? You don't. There's going to be a rekindle of you wanting to work on this again with this person. It's like you finally have a direction towards this relationship. Interesting. I also see that there was some confusion about your partner kind of narrowing down their thoughts and their emotions, and I do feel like they're going to try to nurture you. It was like you were confused or you didn't know what was happening. They weren't saying anything. And I feel like they've resolved whatever that issue is, but they haven't said anything yet. So some of you are going to find someone new. Some of you are going to go with the same person but have a new focus towards making a relationship with this person. Okay? So they're saying don't look at yourself as a victim. Okay, for those of you working on a new relationship that have left here, um, I see there being issues because the old person is still in your space. That's for those of you. For those of you who are going back to this person, because I feel like it's going to be your choice whether you choose to do it or not. So if you go back to them, I see it being happy for a minute, okay? But then those same problems are going to come back up again. Yeah, the same confusion is coming back up again, okay? So just be aware of that. And I see you definitely taking a rest this time mentally from this. You're like, oh my God, I can't. I can't do this again. This person is getting frustrated because I won't do what they want me to do. I'm back in this cycle again with this person. Okay. Back in the cycle with this person again. I feel like they're trying to tell you that they love you, or they're doing this because they love you. But you want to love yourself. It's like you want to put a stop to this, Aries. You want to put a stop to this process that's been going on. Because I feel like it's getting old. Okay? And you just want to be nurtured. And you want to be happy. And you want to be in a relationship that makes you feel good. And you want to feel independent. And you want to feel safe. Okay? Yeah. See? It's continuing to happen. It hasn't ended. I feel like you're gonna think it did, and then it just picked right up again. Same old story type of thing. Okay. And you got to build up courage. Okay. It's like you got to let your ego down, because you want to, honestly, this just feels like a cycle, because you want to believe them just like always, and it's the same thing again, hence the vampire. Okay? So let's go into your oracle cards. Okay, Aries, so when I was going for the cards, I got a message, okay? And oh, I done lost the deck of cards. Who loses a deck of cards? So, the message was that they're scrambling to get you back because they know that your energy is different, you know? It's like you can say that you're going to leave, or you can say that you want change, or you can say these things, but they feel your energy changing, okay? They feel you getting stronger, and it's like the ball's in your court, what you do next. But they're doing their last ditch effort to kind of swoop into your life, okay? So Aries for March. Yeah, I really feel like this person doesn't want to lose you. It's so funny because it's almost like they see you as a trophy in a weird way. And they're trying to rethink their actions, but they just, it's like they just get dead on their feet. Okay. For this raise and promotion card, For some of you, that's coming in as a small windfall of money. For some of you, it is coming in as a promotion, okay? But for all of you, it's coming in as something good. It could be a enlightenment of direction, clarity, because they're showing me the Ace of Swords. So it comes in as a sense of clarity. So those of you who have been waiting on things, I feel like this isn't a surprise though. This is something where you're like, oh, I could get this raise, or I could get this promotion, or this good thing could happen to me, but it probably won't, you know. It will, okay? Love relationships, codependent, out the yin yang, okay? Yeah, your lesson is to start letting things go, okay? Don't hold on to worry. Don't hold on to situations. It's time for you to really think things through. Like, what are you building? You know, what are you building? Are you just in it because there's attractiveness, or this person has been around for a long time? Because it feels like you want to be happy. That's the top. The top thing is that you want victory and you want to be happy. But you have this codependent thing holding you back, or this person or this situation that feels like it's draining you. It's like, I want to say, you have to let yourself win. That's it. It almost feels like to me that you can make one move and things will change. There's one thing that you can do for yourself and things will change. And that could be different from a lot. See? You got to rethink this, okay? You got to rethink your stance. Again, you're not obligated for anything. You don't have to heal this relationship. You really need to heal yourself, okay? So thank you for listening, Aries. Remember, if you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go right to this website and I can help you out. I love you, and I'll see you for the mid-months.